Hi there, Bedtime Book Club friends. How are you? My name is Miss Heather. I work at the Children's Museum of Green Bay, and this is Bedtime Book Club. We are a book club because you out there, you watching, you pick each and every one of our book titles. We have read hundreds of books, some books twice, 3 times, some even 4 times, our favorites. And tonight's is a first-time read here on Bedtime Book Club. If you have a suggestion for a book, please go ahead, email me or comment here. This is a pre-recorded story tonight, so if you are watching on YouTube, I'm so glad that you're here. Please make sure to like and subscribe below so you know when we have new Bedtime Book Club stories. Thank you. Before we get started, let's go ahead and sing a song. But I'm going to tell you what the book is first. Tonight's story is called How I Became a Pirate, and it's written by Melinda Long, and our publisher is HMH, and we want to thank them for allowing us to share the story with you. If you have a copy, please go ahead, grab it, read along. Okay, all right. And if you don't have it, please consider adding it to your library. I think you're going to love it as much as I do. Here we go. Sing with me. If you're ready to read the story, clap your hands. If you're ready to read the story, clap your hands. If you're ready to read the story, then you'll really want to hurry. If you're ready to read the story, clap your hands. If you're ready to read the story, please sit down. If you're ready to read the story, please sit down. If you're ready to read the story, then you'll really want to hurry. If you're ready to read the story, please sit down. Thank you for singing with me. Now I know you're ready. Yeah. Let's get started with tonight's story, How I Became a Pirate. Arrgh! I hope everyone had a great Halloween. It was so fun to dress up and go trick-or-treating. Let's get started. How I Became a Pirate. Pirates have green teeth. Ew, gross. When they have any teeth at all. I know about pirates because one day when I was at the beach building a sandcastle and minding my own business, a pirate ship sailed into view. I knew what it was because it had a flag and it had a skull and crossbones on it, and because I could hear the pirates singing, "Hey ho, blow the man down." They were a little off key, just like I was. I tried to tell Dad, but he was busy setting up the beach umbrella. I tried to tell Mom, but she was busy slathering my baby sister with sunblock. So I went back to my sandcastle, but I kept an eye on the pirates. By then, they were rowing to shore. When they landed, the head pirate climbed out of the boat and yelled, "Ahoy there, matey! Be this thy Spanish main?" "No," I said. "This is North Beach." "Shiver me timbers!" the pirate said. "We must have taken a wrong turn at the Bora Bora." What's the pirate got on his shoulder? A bird. Yeah. He walked around my sandcastle. He looked at the moat. Then he yelled back to his crew, "He's a digger, he is, and a good one to boot." "A good one to boot," the others agreed. "What be your name, matey?" the head pirate asked. "Jeremy Jacobs, sir," I told him. "Well, Jeremy Jacob," he said, You're looking at Braidbeard and his crew. We've been needing a digger like yourself. We've a chest of buried treasure to bury. High treasure, the other shouted. You're coming with us, Braidbeard told me. I didn't think Mom and Dad would mind, as long as I got back in time for soccer practice that day. Cool. And that's how I became a pirate. Because he was a good digger. When you go to the beach, do you make sandcastles? As soon as we're on board, Braidbeard showed me the chest of gold and jewels. Got to find a safe place for this here treasure. It's high time we're off, he announced. We're off, we all shouted. And then we set sail. All of that treasure. This is very exciting. There was plenty to do aboard. The pirates taught me to sing sea shanties. Oh, bless me. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. All that treasure got my nose all tingling. The pirates taught me to sing sea shanties. The louder, the better. And to say real pirate stuff like landlubber and scurvy dog. By dinner time, I could speak pirate perfectly. I also learned pirate manners. Braidbeard pounded his fist on the table and yelled, "Down the hatch, me laddies! Down the hatch!" they all shouted. Braidbeard gulped his food and said, "Hand over the meat! The meat!" we all roared. Nobody told us to finish our spinach. There wasn't any. Or to chew our carrots. There weren't any allowed on board. We talked with our mouths full, and nobody said please or thank you. I don't know that I like that, because I like kind manners, don't you? Yeah. After dinner, I tried to teach the pirates to play soccer. Braidbeard kicked the ball and yelled, "Arrgh, soccer! Arrgh, soccer!" the crew yelled. Then everybody dove for the ball at once, and it rolled right off the deck. "After it, me hearties!" Braidbeard commanded. "After it," we all whispered. Why might they not want to go in after the soccer ball? We fought over who would go get the ball, but it didn't matter anyway, because a shark came along and swallowed it in one gulp. So much for soccer. Ooh. By now, it was past my bedtime. But nobody tells pirates to go to bed, or to take a bath, or to brush their teeth. Maybe that's why their teeth are green. Probably. Pirates sleep with one eye open, just in case, and they don't change into pajamas, unless they want to. Pirates don't do anything they don't want to, except for maybe swabbing the deck. I wanted to be a pirate forever. I like to do all of those things. But then I found out what else they don't do. When I couldn't stay awake any longer, I asked Braidbeard to tuck me in and to read me a story. "Tuck you in?" he bellowed. "Pirates don't tuck." "No tucking!" the crew cried. And the only thing they had to read was a map. "Don't you have any books?" I asked. Braidbeard looked confused. "Books?" I didn't even bother to ask for a goodnight kiss. No bedtime stories. Ooh. It wasn't easy to fall asleep without a story, but I was finally dozing off when a storm broke. Thunder boomed and lightning flashed. I tried to hide under the covers as the waves slammed against the ship, but I kept falling out of my hammock. I couldn't find anyone in the cabin. They were all on the deck. "Lower the sails!" Braidbeard shouted. "Batten down the hatches!" Everybody ran around yelling and lowering and battening. Nobody had time to sit close and tell me it would be over soon. Nobody even noticed me. I decided that I didn't want to be a pirate after all. I don't blame him. That does not sound fun. Just then, flash, crash, crack! Lightning hit the mast and it split right down the middle. "What do we do now?" yelled one of the pirates. "We'll have to turn back," called another. "But the treasure!" hollered Braidbeard. "Where will we bury the treasure?" I stepped forward. "Maybe I can help," I shouted over the wind. "I think I know the perfect digging spot." Where do you think the digging spot's going to be? When the storm was over, we rowed back to the shore and buried the chest. We drew a map so we could find the treasure again. But I don't think I'll need it. They're burying it in his backyard. After that, the pirates repaired the ship and they got ready to sail. Before they left, Braidbeard handed me a flag and said, "You make a fine pirate, Jeremy Jacob. Guard that treasure well. We'll be back to get it soon enough." "Soon enough," the crew repeated. "And if you ever need us," Braidbeard added, "just run the Jolly Roger up yonder pole." That's the flag with the skull. It's called a Jolly Roger. "Up yonder pole," the other shouted. "And maybe I will. But not today. I have soccer practice." So Jeremy made it to soccer practice after all and showed off his burying skills and helped the pirates. Sometimes it's really fun to learn about what other people like, but it's super important to remember that you need to be you no matter what. Yeah, like if you love brushing your teeth, I do, and I do it every night before I go to sleep. So I hope you do the same. And I love wearing my pajamas, so make sure you put those on before you go to bed. And I absolutely, positively, with my entire heart, love reading bedtime stories. And I'm so glad that you do too. Thank you for joining me for tonight's story. I hope you have the sweetest sleeps. And again, please remember to like and follow us here. Yeah, so you'll know when we have new stories. There's also a little bell if you want to get alerts. You can click on that. You can follow us on Instagram and on Facebook. I'm at Books with Miss Heather. And if you want to go beyond the pages and learn about how we can bring these books to life, bring our imaginations to life, which we love to do, you can find that information there. I'm so glad again that you read with us tonight, and I'll see you next Wednesday. Have the sweetest sleeps. I love you like crazy. I'm super proud of you. And remember, you amazing human being, you matter. There is no one else in the world like you. So just be you. Sweet sleeps.